Good morning, everybody. Sunday morning's bright and sunny, a nice day. Let's see what we can do with this day. It's a beautiful day, so that's one of those wonderful opportunities we have today to make sure we represent a world full of joy and laughter. So, Sunday morning, 30 days of that gratitude. So, here we are. And I'm just bringing you out today, just a little. Just sit in your bed, lie down and take it in. If you have been doing this with us, this is the day for you to get up and say, oh my God, it's only one day left of this wonderful Gratitude Sunday. So I'm looking forward to talking to you this morning about the inspiration of Sunday gratitude and how wonderful it is to have it at your beck and call and to be able to use it whenever you need it. So let us get this thing going. Good morning, Aman. How are you this morning on this wonderful, absolutely amazing Sunday morning? It's a Sunday morning and it's a little bit better than it was yesterday. Hello, how are you this morning, Nikki? I woke you up really early. So it's such a pleasure to see you. I have been watching your stuff. They're great. You're doing a wonderful job up there. So guys, good morning. And how are you on this wonderful Sunday morning? Today is day 30 of 31 days of gratitude. Oh my God. I had no idea we would have been able to go through this and not miss a day so far. One day left to go after today, but the joy of all the wonderful morning, Loretta, of all the wonderful things we got out of gratitude. Gratitude attitude, the attitude of gratitude. I was reading something last night and the person was talking, there was an interview but was reading, and they were talking about being grateful. And this woman was talking, she said, I always got this far in my life, in my career. I always was able to do the best too. This, she said, is like getting to my nose. And she said, and then somebody said to me, you want to succeed? You want to raise your bar? You want to be better than you are? And she said, of course, I've been trying for years, but I seem to just get just below the glass ceiling and I'm not able to burst and become the best thing I can be. And then the man said to her, what it is you're doing that brought you there? She said, well, when I'm doing it, I'm happy. I'm always happy, he said. And that's all. And he kept saying to her, is that all you're doing? She said, well, yeah, I enjoy doing my work. I enjoy it. I love doing it. I love the energy it gives me. And I love the people around me. And he said, okay, so there's a common word in you, and it's all about me. And he said to her, you know what? You need to try to think about them. And she said, what do you mean them? Who are them? He said, well, you want to grow. You have a business, so there is a them somewhere that brought you to your nose. You mention your nose and you cannot go past your head. And then she said, oh, and she still didn't get it. So he said, you're not getting it, are you? He said, when last were you grateful? When last were you truly grateful? And she said, well, when I get something, when I receive a gift. He said, but every person that is a client of yours is giving you a gift. They're giving you business. They have a choice. They don't have to come to you. They can go to somebody else. And then she said, so what you're saying, I should be grateful to them. Yes, you have to practice gratitude every day. He said, you don't have to phone every day, but at least twice a year, you phone your clients and say, hey, I'm so grateful I did business with you. How are you doing? And you devote that hour. He said, I'm so happy and grateful I got to know you. Devote that hour. He said, you know what I'm going to do when I'm done? I'm going to stand up and I'm going to say, I am so grateful I was able to help this lady today. And she said, yeah, because I am giving you money. He said, yeah, but I'm grateful I had something to offer you and to make you think a little bit. And she was still slow in getting to it. So he said to her, okay, think of it from that point of view. These people have brought you to your nose. You want to go above your head. What would you do that would encourage them? What can you do to encourage, hello, good morning, somebody to love you? and to raise you up and to give you more of their money, more of their time. What can you do for that person to bring you up there? She said, I'll do anything. He said, well, go out there and do anything. Hi, Rosha. Go out there and let that person know. Appreciate them. Be happy and be grateful. Let them know. The person might have just said hi and just say, I'm so happy and grateful I saw you today. I'm so happy and grateful we're able to talk today. I'm so happy and grateful you dropped by today. And he said, talk to your customers like they mean something to you. Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Yoko. And he said, make them feel warm. And I'm looking at her. And then, and they said, and then they show 4 months later, they're having this conversation. Good morning, Faith. And they said, how are you? And she said, I am so happy and grateful. And you could see her face was different. And he said, you are happy and grateful? She said, yes. She said, I started practicing it by just thinking it, saying it, energizing it. She said, I was so happy and grateful I could feel the grass. And he looked at her like, you? And then he said, it took me 6 months of talking to you twice a week to break that glass ceiling. How is business? She said, business has never been better. She said, I don't even know. I don't feel, I'm not tired. I'm not afraid. I'm not frightened of trying. I'm not frightened of doing things that are different. And she started telling him about her experience. But you could see the glow in her face. And she said, I never thought being grateful would be so important in somebody's life. And he said, what are you grateful for? She said, I'm just grateful to be standing here. But I purposely go out to be grateful to people that have helped me, people that have served me, somebody that did business with me, somebody that watched me and said, you did a great job, somebody that said, I love this, somebody that gives a lot of themselves. And I started practicing and following, watching people, not following them. She said, but I don't know how long ago that was taped. And she said, I started watching these people and following their attitude, their behavior. And the more I saw they gave and the more receptive they were to just be kind and be grateful and use the words grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. And she said, I started using I'm happy and grateful, and the door opened. So this is what I couldn't believe, every time I look at something, it always is something we need to bring. And I had to pour it out now because I don't know how many of you are here. I don't know how many of you have signed on and stayed on. But the most important thing about gratitude is the constant use of the word I am happy and grateful. Even when you're feeling sad, because that was something else he had told her. He said, at your worst days, this should be your best prayer. He said, when you're not getting any business, that is when you pray, because you had business before and you don't pray for what you have. You don't compare yourself with somebody else. You are just happy and grateful you're succeeding. I'm happy and grateful I am here. I'm happy and grateful I have a home. And I'm happy and grateful I have, even to get the mortgage, although you have to pay, you have to be happy and grateful because you have it, you got it, you wanted it, you receive it. So this is what it is. So this just came and I had to let it out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this is going to be your mantra for today. Your mantra for today is that my desires are fulfilled. The things you wish to have in your life have been fulfilled. I am happy and grateful my desires have been fulfilled. Don't say my want, what I want I got. You have to take that word want and put it in a corner and cover it. Cover want into the ground, because want does not ever get satisfied. You always say, I want to have this. I really want that. I want to be better. I want to lose weight. It makes you feel like you don't have it yet. But when you put, I desire to lose 100 pounds. I desire to be successful at whatever it is you choose to be. The word desire alone just brings out the connotations of it. Says that it's lovely, it is covered with charm, it is covered with joy. A desire has a little bit of something in it. It's more oomph than a want. A want is stubborn, a want is reluctant, a want is bottomless, it's never filled. A desire seems as if it's love. A desire is charming. So you have to, what you desire has to have a feeling that you really love it and you want it. So my desires, I am happy and grateful my desires are fulfilled. Mantra for today. So if you're having a difficult day, because this is a difficult time and things are not going your way, this is the opportunity to say, I am happy and grateful whatever is blocking you is fulfilled. I am happy and grateful that desire of success that I crave has fulfilled. I am happy and grateful my business is booming. I am doing whatever you are doing, see it booming and getting bigger. Today is day 30. 30 of an amazing journey. And I just wanted to, I got this and I threw us off because that was not what I wanted to lead with, but somehow I always go with this passion. Before you see me, I pray to be guided as what to say to you. So if you are feeling there's somebody, for me to bring this out, there's somebody out there that needed this. There's somebody in this group right now that heard it, that needed to know that you must put gratitude at the most stubborn and difficult time of your life. When you're losing hope and you're losing thinking that something you desire will not happen, that's when you put gratitude. You cover it with gratitude. I'm happy and grateful. Whatever you need is happening. Because that's what we have done we did 30 days, 10 days of understanding gratitude in 3 phases. Then we chose gratitude in phase 3. To be grateful for what you desire before it happens. We went through the exercise of stepping into it. If you were writing an exam and you were fearful or you're going to do something, you say, I am happy and grateful I am successful at my exam. I am. So although you haven't written it yet, but you're telling it, you send that energy out there. Oh, I'm happy and grateful. I bought the house of my dreams. I am. I'm happy and grateful. I feel great. I am. I am happy and grateful when I have a cup of coffee in the morning. When I'm sitting and I'm doing my meditation and my prayer, I go, I am happy and grateful. I have this warm lemon water in my hand. And another thing is, I am always happy and grateful. I can feel the warmth from the cup in my hand. That is a lovely feeling on a cold winter day. So it's something to be happy and grateful about. I'm happy and grateful when I'm outside and I'm feeling the breeze. But let us go into what we desire. Remember, earlier this week or last week, we had stepped into the desire we were being grateful for. The thing that hadn't come in our life yet, that we desired, we were seeking for, we found it. We know what it is because it's our version of it. Nobody else can see that vision of that version of that desire. The only person that can see it and understand it is you. So if you're taking it and you're taking your cue from this person who says, I can see this, I know what you're doing, or you should do it this way, you have to be still. You have to listen because all among that cloud that they're telling you, there is one gold nugget or diamond, something they're saying you can use. So listen, but then remember, your version of the vision is yours. They can help you see it clearly, but your version of the vision belongs to you. And you have to see it and you must taste it. You must put emotion in it. To make it work, you cannot just say, well, I want to do this and I want to do that, and that one has to go. Because if you're talking about I desire, you will never say to your friend, you know what I mean? Like, Yoko is here, Nikki's out, say, Nikki, and Yoko, I really desire to be a great motivational speaker. That is my desire. That is what I want to speak? No, that is a desire. My desire is to do this. So once you use the word desire, your attitude, your emotion change. When you say the word, guys, that's what I really want to do. Your attitude change, but you say to your friend, I desire this. I desire to be successful at this. I desire to feel the energy of this. I desire to be in the moment now. So you have been in the moment for weeks of those desires fulfilled. So let us shift into the moment at this moment. Go into your heart where you placed it. Where you placed your desire of a successful business for Pavla and Tehran and all of you guys that did it for 30 days. And when Tehran misses, he comes and he watches it and he sends, and so does Pavla, and so does everybody else that misses it. And so take your heart and put on your heart because you had placed that desire, that goal in there. It's sitting in there. So what is it feeling? How are you feeling about it? It's yours because you stepped into the future. Your job now is to see you doing it. Is to see you being what you desire. If you desire a house, are you in the house? You have it. You better put yourself in the house. You better see the neighborhood. You better feel the temperature. If it's a condo, you better feel yourself walking through it and admiring it. You better see yourself looking at the view and say, wow. Look around you. Look at the size of the window. Oh, if it's your home, look at your garden. Look at the energy. Feel you have several rooms to sit in. If it's your business, how many customers they're coming in and coming in. If it is your, like Rosha, what type of artist are you? You're growing into this fabulous, amazing. See your dream fulfilled. The world is your oyster. Put yourself, Loretta, you're looking for joy and peace and love. See it, and happiness and health. Feel it, enjoy it, put her energy into it. And Nikki will grow her business to the top of the Eiffel Tower and further. And that's what you're looking for. And Ali, of course, is going to be the great, amazing teacher. And I'm looking to see who is here that I don't want to miss. And of course, Pavla I mentioned, Rosha I mentioned, and Ahmad. I'm sure what you crave you will receive. And now here we are. I am looking at this magnificent Yoko who puts all her energy into everything she does. Yoko wanted to be a coach. So Yoko, see yourself doing all the mentorship and coaching and speaking. Yoko on a Journey is a new project and it's doing really well. So see yourself doing even better. Put yourself into the moment because it's in your heart. Taste the journey. Get the taste of the journey. Feel the taste of the journey. It's not the end result only. Feel where you are in it. Is it growing bigger? Are you signing papers for things you desire? Are you receiving checks? Like with me, do I have a lot of people listening? Yes, I am talking and helping people succeed. I'm a motivational speaker. So let us go back into our heart and let us do the thing that is most important right now. Let us see it. Let us live it. Each person, you say 3 times. And I will say, I am happy and grateful. And when I stop after grateful, say what are you happy and grateful for. Even if it hasn't happened, even if you're feeling sick about it, even if you're frightened, even if you're wondering, oh, it is not happening. Even if you're feeling like that, say it. Say it. Send a message to your body and your brain and put some emotion in it. Nobody's in the house with you but you. So do it like you have never done it before. Do it as if you're feeling it. And after, you say, I am. So you start with I am and you close with I am. It's locked in. It's not going anywhere. It must come true. It has to come true. You put I know. I'm talking about what I desire being fulfilled. That has been my mantra. This has been what I use all the time. So I am not telling you something from a book or from the ethers. I'm telling you something from my heart that I have used. I know what it is to have a desire fulfilled. I live it every day. So here we go. Take a breath. Relax your shoulders. You want to feel love towards that thing you desire. Feel loose your body and your hands and you're just feeling. Things don't happen when you're uptight. Things happen when you're loose and you're relaxed. You're sending love to a desire that you placed in your heart. It's in there. Nothing is going to take it out. You'll never forget it and you will receive it. Like Henry Ford said when they told him, you will not have that 8-cylinder engine. We cannot cast it in one piece. He said, I want it and I will have it. These were his words. So he could have said, I desire and I will have it. But he said, but he still got it. So let us change it to a sweeter word, desire, and let us go into it. I am now, right? I am happy and grateful. I am now, I am. 2 more times. I am happy and grateful. I am now, I am. I am happy and grateful. I am now. I am. So you sealed it. 3 is a magic number. And you sealed it. You gave it love. You gave it feelings. Now you can say it when you feel weak, when you feel frightened, when you feel doubtful. Take a breath. It takes like a second to say that. Give yourself that second to win. It doesn't matter what is happening around you. Is what is happening inside of you that matters. because that is what comes out of you. So if you feel you're crashing, it's going to show on your face. But if you cover it and say, I'm happy and grateful, I am, 3 times, or say it as often as you can until you're saying it in your dream. When you wake up, you're saying it, because you need to succeed at this. You need to understand gratitude is a door that opens a building of success, a castle of success, the Taj Mahal of success. It's huge success. The more grateful you are, the more success you will get in your life. Trust me. Nothing. People will come out of the woodwork and they will help you. You don't know who they are, where they come from, why they're here, and you'll be astonished. But somehow, all of a sudden, that woman said her business boom once she started practicing gratitude. And the more you give it, the more you develop an attitude of gratitude, the more successful you will be. So now let us help the rest of the world. Attitude of gratitude is great, but we need to send some love to the world. We need to send some joy to the world, and it comes from the heart. We need to open our heartstrings, let it release itself. Let the heart be stimulated. Those of you who have family all over the world, this is your opportunity. Whether they like you, they despise you, they don't care about you, whether it's your friends, your neighbors, whatever, you're going to send love. You're starting to fill your house with love. Where you're living, fill it with love. If one day you dream of having somebody there with you, put love in there, because you cannot attract love if you don't feel love. You cannot attract joy if you don't feel joy. So give some to yourself, because sometimes we give a lot, but we don't take any. So now we will begin. Love is going out of your heart. We have been using the colors of the rainbow. We have been writing them with cursive, which is nice, the old-fashioned love, and the E. In the middle, in the O, we put a nugget, or we put a black pearl, rare Canadian pink diamond, and it's all colors. It's not one color. So I'll tell you something at the end. I don't want to forget it. I'm going to write down what I want to tell you at the end of this exercise, and because it's important. Okay, so now let us send that love out. Colors of the rainbow. So it's, that green you see in the rainbow. Make your love cursive. And green looks really nice when you put a nice black pearl in the O. So do that. Now look at pink. Let us put some gold in the pink love. Look at the blue love, and let us put a real Canadian diamond in there. And look at that one that is encrusted. Write love in all the colors of the rainbow. Choose a color from the Canadian sunset and write love with it. Choose a color from the rising sun and write love with it. And let that love float like butterflies all around you. All around your home, your bathroom, your bedroom, your cupboards, your kitchen, your sink, your living room, your sitting room, on the couch. Love is floating, and all of a sudden, in your mind's eye, open the window, open the door, and let love go. Let love fly out to the world. Send love to the person that hurt you. Send love to the person that loves you. Send love to the person that ignored you. Send love to the person that told you will not be successful. Because send love to the person who is criticizing you all the time. Send love to your parents, to your brothers, your sisters, your nieces, your nephew, your friend. Send love out to countries all over the world. Let us send a big bucket of love to India. They're suffering. There's so much. Send love. Cover them with love. Let us send love to all the countries. Africa, Iran, Iraq, this Middle East, North and South America. Let us send love to the North Pole, to the South Pole, to the East, China, and all over the world to the West. Let us send it all the way to the tip of Vancouver, down to California. Bring love. Now let us look at joy. Picture joy. That J is one of the most marvelous and lovely letters to write with cursive. And the O, but when you get to the Y, look at that curved Y. Give it a nice little tail. And let Y for joy. Let it go. Let joy float. Same. Choose your colors for joy. I love red. Red and gold. I love blue and gold. I love green and gold. I love everything shiny. So my love, my joy and my love, joy is in the house now. Everywhere, joy is floating through your home, every aspect of your home. It goes into your city, your street, and it's living, it's flowing all over. Send it to joy to all you love, all who despise you, all who hurt you, all who make it harder for you. Love to people who are sneaky and mean to you. Love, send the love out there, all through the world, all through. Send some love and some joy to India again. Give India some joy. Give all the other countries of the world some joy. Let somebody find one thing. And if your joy and your love touch your heart today, mission accomplished. So stand still and picture joy and love dancing like butterflies and the colors of the rainbow and the sunrise and the sunset. The color of blue of the sky, the white of the clouds. Just look at it covered in crystals. Just look at it. Now breathe deeply and stand still. Guess what? Love is coming back to you. Some love is coming to you because so many of us sent love out into the world. So some of our love is going to get to you, just like some of your love got to me and to others. And your joy has come to me, and my joy has gone to you. So you see what the magic of it, you give it out there and it comes because somebody else is sending it while you are sending it. And the magic has happened. But there is something I wrote down because I didn't want to forget it. And I don't even have to read it anymore. Take a deep breath and relax, because what I want you to remember right now, at the time you were sending joy and love out to the world, were you thinking of what is not right in your life? I bet you were not. Think of it. At the time you were giving love and joy out to the rest of the world, who were you thinking of? It wasn't you. It wasn't your troubles. It wasn't the thing you don't have in your life yet. It wasn't the successes you hadn't attained. You were so busy doing this love and joy thing. At that time, at that moment, you weren't thinking of the pain or the lack of not having the things you desire, or being frightened, it will not happen, or being fearful, it will not flow. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? That's what I want you to realize, the taste of that journey. It's so amazing. So with that said, remember, we always read something from the book of gratitude. The Morning Blessings, this book, is the book I'm sending out to all of you that write this thing. 3 of you have to get a copy of that, right? To see how gratitude has impacted your life for the past 31 days. So what I do, I read 2 of the gratitudes. This is where I used to write them. I call that spot the reading nook. It has changed because things change, and it's transformed now into the pergola that you sometimes see me standing in. So I'm going to open the book like I always do every morning and just let my fingers choose where we should go today. So wherever it opens up, this is what we'll read. It looks like it's a red letter day. So, oh, roses and more roses. I remember those roses. These are the garden. This is begonias here. And then over here is roses. So that's the begonia plant. This is annual. You buy it every year. And of course, this rose has 2 colors, the red and the white. So let us look at this. Today's blessing with the rose is to remember that standing, walking, and running on shaky ground is nothing to be afraid of. Remember, I just talked about things not going your way, you still should be grateful. It's when you're standing on ground that feels solid and sure that you should watch out. If the ground beneath your feet is solid and firm, new thoughts, plans, actions, and goals can take hold. They only lie on the surface and die. Ground that is soft and shaky is fertile for new goals, plans and actions that can push their roots in and grow. When you stand on shaky ground, dig deep and plant the seeds of your visions. Hold on and watch for the seedlings will shoot out of the ground, ready for nurturing. So when I wrote that to my children, I was telling them, when you are so sure and you are standing firm, nothing new can happen. because you're not looking for anything new. But when you're not sure and things are shaky and the ground beneath your feet is soft, that is the time to plant the seeds. That is the time to put thoughts into the ground. Ground that is soft and shaky is fertile for new goals, plans, and actions that can push their roots in and grow. When you stand on shaky ground, dig deep and plant the seeds of your vision. Remember what I spoke about? I didn't open this, I didn't have a marker in it. Hold on and watch for the seedlings will shoot out of the ground, ready for nurturing. That was what I opened with, not realizing I would find it at the end. This has been my job this week. So let us go to the second page with the begonias. Today's blessing is to know when you're living in the center of your own destiny. Isn't that funny? We talked about being in the center of what we desire. When you are in the center of your destiny, you no longer feel anxious, bored, or wanting something else. The anchor that placed you in the center of your destiny is yours and belongs only to you. Sharing the experience is great, but very few will comprehend what you're feeling. So don't be surprised when someone say they don't get it, because truly they don't. Pause and take it all in, for very few get to know that place called destiny. So many people don't know where their destiny lies. But when you're in yours and you're trying to tell them what it feels like or what it is, they will also say, I don't get it. It's okay, because it's not their vision. It's not their destiny. How do we expect them to get it? So these are the things I wrote to my children. It is to know that when you are living in the center of your own destiny, when you are in the center of your destiny, you no longer feel anxious, bored, or wanting something else. You know it's where you are supposed to be. The anchor that placed you in the center of your destiny is yours and belongs only to you. Only you could anchor yourself in there. Sharing the experience is great, but very few will comprehend what you're feeling. So don't be surprised when someone say they don't get it, because truly they don't. Pause and take it all in, for very few get to know that place called destiny. It's only your vision, your trip, your voyage. No one else can taste it or feel it but you. So this is your 30th day of morning gratitude. And I just want to give you what the blessing is all about. Those blessings were written just because it's a connection of children and parent and wanting them to know, hey, I can still be there for you. Because you could only reach people these days with the little gadget, right? So that's what I did. And they got it, and I know they enjoyed it, especially when your son tells you he likes it. The girls will love it, but a man expressing his feelings about receiving it, you know it's hitting home. So sending you light and joy. And don't forget, guess what, guys? We have the Sunday self-care show at 9:30 in an hour's time. And then we have Saturday, Tuesday, the Financial Independence Seminar based on the book Controlling Your Debt Monster. And join me. You should join me. If you DM me, if you send me an email, I will send you the link. It's going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be on IG, on Instagram. So you won't be able to join in unless you register and I send you the link to join. So have a wonderful day. I have to go get ready for the Sunday show with Yoko because I know she'll be there at 9:25 and I have to be ready to go. It's going to be a fabulous, how do I call it? A fabulous show with so much knowledge today. So jump in if you get the chance. Have your cup of tea, enjoy yourself, and come back in an hour. Hi Pavla, hi Ali, hi Rosha, hi Nikki, hi Loretta. I didn't see who dropped in because hi Rose, I didn't see you. Hi Ahmad. Hi. Ahmad was Rose is here. Yoko. Rose came. Carrie, no, Tivoli, Carrie. Carry on, Tivoli join. Hello. Tivoli is my street, so somebody I know, I didn't see the name of. And thanks for joining, all of you. Oh, Ryan too. Hi, Ryan. I hope you enjoyed this morning. And I'm looking for Rosha and Ahmad, and have a wonderful, wonderful Yoko and Loretta and Rosita. All of you came, and Nikki was here. It's such a beautiful morning for such beautiful people. And Satrek came. I am fine, thank you. Nikki's fine, guys. Everybody was there. So how are you doing, everybody? I have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys did too. So come back and join us. That there is knowledge that is going to link to finances in the new self-care show. Because when your finances are working, you are taking care of self. So join us, because we have something that is so amazing. You'll be shocked at what we are going to teach you today. So join us, and we should have some fun with that. Sending you light and joy, of course. Have a wonderful day. See you in an hour or so. Bye-bye, everybody.